Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are finally taking the full GT Super Saiyan 4 team, going into the GT Legendary Goku event to finally decide on which one is going to be better, either Super Saiyan 4 EZA Goku and Vegeta, or the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. So, pretty interesting team. I mean, this was awesome. I mean, as you can see here, they're just starting it off here. Absolutely great. I mean, 2 super attacks and finish him off pretty easy. And this run was quite fun, I gotta say. With same name update, this was really one of the teams I really wanted to run right away. Ended up bringing a friend lead of the Super Saiyan Vegeta GT. Just because of the fact that obviously he's going to be able to change orbs into rainbow, which was going to be able to help out the LRs quite a bit. Not to mention the very, very powerful unit. I mean, these guys are great. I mean, I thought about bringing a dual Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but here's the thing that's really weird about this. He is like the weakest person on this team. I mean, I've got 600,000 defense, or HP, 600,000 HP, as you can see down at the bottom there. And yeah, this is just mind-boggling what this team does in this event. But really, I mean, here you just get the opportunity to really kind of see Gogeta put it to Goku here. But even then, I mean, it's pretty bad when you're sitting there seeing Gogeta taking some swings, and my Super Saiyan 4 is almost at Link level 10. But the Gogeta, when Gogeta is only hitting at 1.7 million, and he's the lowest hitter, I mean, that really is saying something. I mean, here you kind of see the breakdown a little bit of what the units are going to be able to do. But here, I mean, Goku just, before he even super attacks, being at 581,000, and with Vegeta being at 690,000, then right there is a good comparison. So you got 595. And he doesn't even get the opportunity. I mean, 6.3 million. At the LR's best that we will see throughout here, he just doesn't even touch that. I mean, crit for 6.9. Pretty amazing there. And probably should have just actually ended up making these guys the main rotation together, because, I mean, that probably would have been pretty good. But the whole entire point of the showcase was to actually turn around and not only beat this, because this is the first time I'd actually beaten the Legendary Goku event GT with the Giant 8, either which way, team, and wanted to turn around and actually have an opportunity to do it. Plus, I really wanted to showcase the Super Saiyan 4s. So, I mean, this was really something. I mean, they just turn around. They have a great opportunity of just being pretty great. Here again, 1.7 million there with that Vegeta. Now, he does get hit here. I mean, 129,000. I mean, that's still a pretty hard hit, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. Able to turn around, do pretty decent. Again, Vegeta there, the LR, getting hit pretty hard. 3.4 million here from My Goku, which has got one dupe. He's at 69%. Really can't wait for the 350 million download celebration, just because of the fact that is going to make a pretty nice dent. Hopefully, I'll be able to pull a couple copies of him. Definitely, if I do not pull the Vegeta, I will be getting him. But here, Goku and Vegeta, I mean, they rip it up. I mean, it really is quite something here. I mean, double digits into a 6.3 million attack, and he just really, again, 4.8 million. It actually went by quick. 5.46 from the EZA, and which these guys right here, I mean, if you've got both of them, you're golden. I mean, you really are. You get them Link level 10, and you can run them on a number of teams together. And these guys are just absolutely and utterly devastating now. So this is going to be the first time we finally get to see the LRs together. 297,000 from Goku, 257 from Vegeta. So letting him kind of kick off here. And we're going to be able to see with full power Super Saiyan 3 Goku that really what they're able to do. Now, obviously, Goku wasn't able to get full power here. Part of it, I just wasn't thinking. I mean, I was trying to think that I wanted to build up a little bit, and that really wasn't the case. I just simply misplayed it. But 4.2 million, and where his counterpart Vegeta is hitting at 5.7, I think is what we were seeing. So even with his crit 3.93 and then 2.54, now yeah, that's not a 18 key super attack, but the other one doesn't have 18 key super attack. He's hitting for 6.3 million. Yes, you had type advantage and everything else, but still, that doesn't make a difference. And then he gets hit for 198,000. That was after he super attacked. Double digit, triple digit, everything else. 4.5 million here from the GT Vegeta. And oh man, I can't wait to get. I really want to get him. I'm hoping something pretty good pulls up and works out. Bond of sister and what was it? Sisterly bond, sibling bond. Any which way. Pretty good unit. I mean, no one on this team is a sibling bond, but the fact that he's able to turn around and boost them with an 18%, obviously very beneficial. And then here, able to, you know, really kind of take down, you know, 200,000 defense, 160,000 from Vegeta. It doesn't make a difference. I mean, yes, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is better. I mean, here you are, 6.3 million, and you know, type advantage, and he's gonna just finish him off. I mean, 5.9 crit. I mean, that's just amazing. Now, see, this is when I start, you know, everybody knows that when you're starting to go up against the Ozaru, you're going to have some problems. I did know that I wanted right away just to get him down as low as possible. And, you know, obviously having a active skill super attack that can just immediately do some damage is pretty beneficial. I mean, I like transformations, cool things like that, but still, 4.5 million crit. I wish that that was a guaranteed crit with that super attack, with the activation skill. That would definitely make things a lot better. But I mean, here this is again pretty good links. Obviously, pretty good everything else. 614 and 646. They go around and do some pretty good damage here. So 4.7 million here from Vegeta. I really just cannot wait for the worldwide, 350 million download celebration. 4.8 million here from Goku, but that is going to be a pretty nice event. I mean, I think we already have a number of things that are popping up. Actually saw the trailer just a little bit ago, and the trailer, you know, it doesn't give anything away, which is awesome. I mean, I love that fact. The fact that here we are, you know, just over 24 hours from the time of me recording this, from when the 350 million download celebration is going to start, and we have no idea about anything except for the fact that it's Planet Namek Saga and the in-game news that they turned around and dropped that these guys are going to be. We are know at this point that we're getting a free-to-play Zarbon. We know at this point that we're getting. What was the other thing we were going to get? Oh, the return of the physical. I guess Kyle Kengoku. He kind of like rejuvenates himself. It's when he's training on the spaceship coming to Namek. So we're going to be able to get him, and he. I have a feeling that both those guys are going to end up with EZAs, and I almost wonder if the Zarbon could become an LR. Well, that wouldn't doubt it. 7.2 million from that Vegeta. I mean, come on, those guys have got to be some of the top units. I mean, if you have the opportunity to pick those guys up, you need to pick them up. I mean, at this point, I think if I had 1,000 red coins to spend and I could pick up any of the summable LRs or these guys, you've got to seriously consider picking up these guys. I mean, they're just a very, very devastating combo. And, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand MUI Goku's pretty great, and so is Blue Evolution Vegeta, but man, these guys are something else. So here are the LRs coming up, doing pretty good there. You know, 1.3 million. I mean, here you could definitely tell I start getting a little bit more of a challenge. And they, you know, obviously, you know, the last two levels of this is not meant to be easy. It's meant to be very, very difficult. So as we were going through, I mean, they triple digits, you know, not a big deal. It's super attacks the only thing you have to worry about, and the whole entire point behind bringing the Super Saiyan 4 is that they're supposed to be able to counter super attacks, which haven't had a whole lot of super attacks, but I do believe I get super attacks here, yeah. And I mean, he puts the hurting on me. Type advantage. No, 90,000. Okay, I thought it was a lot worse than that. For some reason, I was thinking that he hit me for like 400,000. So again, here, not that I was ever gonna not have these guys in rotation, but I was trying to figure out who was going to be where and the best way to do it. Really, probably should have put Goku ahead, just to make sure everything was set up. defensive wise, but it doesn't make a difference. I mean, neither one of them had type advantage or disadvantage. 410,000 HP, I thought I was going to be fine. He's taking hits though for 20,000, and then still hits for 5.4 million. Hits it at 3.2 million. Then he gets the double, so it doesn't matter if it connects or dodges. He's got the extra boost. I mean, he's going to be set, ready to go at this standpoint, and not have anything to worry about. So, yep. Oh, man. Yep, 350 million download celebration just 24 hours away. This is going to be I still think, obviously, pretty confident we're going to get the Goku and Frieza that are going to turn around. I still think that we are going to end up with some category EZAs. I do think we're going to end up with a free-to-play LR. I think that everything needs to be set up very, very close to what the 6-year anniversary was as far as a boost. Because the Reps Universe 7 just got infinite boost. And I hope they do the same thing with Planet Namek. I mean, already with the Ginyu Force, they're going to be boosting Ginyu Force, and they're going to be turning around and boosting Planet Namek Saga with that. And then turning around and being able to say, okay, hey, we're going to set up those 2 new units if they turn around and EZA the Planet Namek Goku. Or if they turn around and do the transforming Goku and Frieza EZAs. I mean, there's all kinds of different things that they can end up turning around and doing, and just making some stuff really, really, really good. And, yep, I really think that the, pretty great opportunity to see some free-to-play gold coming off of those units. So, yeah, I think with this entire run, you can really tell that the LRs just do not hold a candle, in my opinion, to the EZA units. I mean, these guys have only been hanging around the 4 million range, which is pretty interesting that now the meta is that a unit is not really... I mean, if you're not doing... Definitely 1.5 million, but if you're not doing 2 million, they're just not a good unit. And... I shouldn't say they're not a good unit, because there's some units that can do some different things, like the Golden Friezas, as an example, aren't going to hit like a truck. But, man, they can tank anything. I mean, they're going to laugh just about any attack that comes their way. So there's different people that have different kits. But, you really want to make sure that when you're going up against the different units, you want to make sure that you're getting set up pretty well. So, here, I mean, we can just kind of really... I'll probably actually fast forward with this, because I do end up using all of the items in order to beat this level, just because of the fact that this was getting pretty crazy. But 6.3 million, again, from this Goku. Hitting them square up, I mean, 1.6 million. Now, you're figuring, I mean, I just said that they should be hitting 2 million, but I'm talking about their initial attack when it's being launched. I mean, here, 6.1 million from Vegeta. And, type disadvantage, but he still gets the crit for 3.3 million. And he's going to be perfectly fine with anything that gets thrown at him. And then 5.3 million here from, the Goku GT. So, yeah, 5.8. He's a beast. I mean, you get him attacking a whole bunch of times, and that's that. I mean, if he would have been on main rotation... By this point, he'd have been so much stronger, easily. So I'm still at 600,000. I want to make sure what is going to happen here. I guess this turn does go by fairly quickly. Either which way, I mean, the entire thing ended up doing pretty well. I mean, here we are. We're talking about Gogeta not being the best unit that is on here. It's just quite surprising. And I do end up turning around and using some more items. So I know I get supered here at some point, and I'm like actually pretty shocked, because even with... Yeah, I think it's with this turn, because even with the 8 or active, I think I get supered, and I think it still hurts pretty bad. I want to say I get hit by like 400,000. And if I had not had 600,000 defense or HP out right here, I'm thinking it's 464. I mean, granted, he didn't have his attack, he didn't have some of the other things, but I mean, it was pretty devastating. That's for sure. And then we get into some quads, and I'm fine. I mean, I'm able to bounce back on this, but I mean, yeah, like legit, this guy is crazy, that's for sure. And I mean, I get a lot of really nice RNG with these guys being able to attack multiple times. Really getting their defense up to where I wasn't going to have anything to worry about. And then even with Gogeta's ability here, his active skill kicked on. I mean, I'm pretty much set, ready to go. Ended up with 1.5 million. That's him being effective against all types. So obviously here, need to be able to go ahead and heal up using the Aider again, and then I think the next turn I still end up turning around and using something, but I can't remember what my defense was here. I think I actually do take a look at it. No, maybe not. I just go ahead and jump right in. I'm trying to remember, like, it's been difficult trying to get everything with, trying to get videos and stuff pumped out here lately. One, I mean, just trying to get prepped up for 350, but Hudson started kindergarten, and then work has just been absolutely crazy. So 6.3 million. I mean, it's pretty consistent all the way through. I mean, you can just completely tell that these guys are just very, very good together with everything that they get set up. But yeah, it's man. I mean, you want to talk about some crazy times. I mean, I just can't believe how busy everything has been. 4.8 million, and this guy, I'm pretty sure mine's only like at 75%. Why'd we freeze there? Hang on here. Alright, I think I got the freeze to go off there, so sorry about that. Going on here, now I love this active skill. I mean, it looks pretty sweet in the fact that he goes through all the different transformations to be able to give the Kamehameha. I mean, that's a pretty sweet look, the way that they get that to kind of turn around there and everything. But here, going ahead again, just staying with the LRs all the way up through. Just trying to make sure that he can tank everything from this standpoint and really make sure that we're going to be good to go. Yeah, there at the end, I think he actually gets hit, and he gets hit hard again at the end. But here, you know, even with everything set up, getting the quad and then single and double digits, shouldn't be anything special there. It does kind of stink though that he gets that dodge off. But 4.7 million here from the LR Goku. 510,000, and that's with type disadvantage too. And then Goku here, 2.7 million. I mean, obviously not getting anything more than 2 orbs is really difficult. I mean, you want to try to really get about 8 or 9 orbs, and then this is where I just get hammered. I think it's like over almost 400,000. I think on this one too. Yeah, 349. So, I mean, thank goodness they've got the health that they need. I mean, I don't know how I would have survived any other way, but if pretty sure I finish it off here. Goku, and then obviously I just pop the last one. I mean, at this point, you just want to make sure you win. Last thing you want to do is underestimate what this Goku can do. And there's times where I've seen him go 3-4 turns without ever using a super attack. But not only that, I mean, this dude can dodge, which is, I mean, in theory, I mean, even though he's next to nothing, I could be getting that. But go ahead and finish it off here with the Gogeta. But otherwise, that is going to be it. That's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you're going down and hitting that red subscribe button. Don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's it. That's going to be today's video. 350 million download celebration will begin here within the next day or so. So we're going to be having all those videos come up. So it should be pretty good. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.